Microphone check 1 2 1 2. If you don't know this podcast, it's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin and Bruce, I'm your host, Dontavius Rowe. Welcome to episode 67 of the Judgment Podcast. To my left is Vince.
Yo.
Off camera is the audience member.
Take me for a live studio audience.
Round of applause. I was looking for the volume. Okay. So, round of applause again.
You broke it.
Damn.
Shouldn't have done nothing.
Yo. Wait a minute, why is it mute all of a sudden?
Is it plugged in? That should be it, right?
Yeah, hello? Okay, we good now. All right, y'all. Once again, welcome to episode 67. I'm your host, Dontavius Rowe. To my left is Vince.
Yo.
Off camera is the audience member.
Hello.
Take me for a live studio audience.
And we're here on this cold-ass Saturday. Goddamn. It's a cold one. We got a snowstorm coming. And, yeah, I'm not prepared for that. My bones ain't prepared either. So, here we are. We've had an interesting week. This is January, what?
6th? Yeah.
We're not even in the first week of the new year. A judge got jumped. Gypsy Rose got free. And Cat Williams went crazy on everybody.
Or did he go sane on everyone?
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So, we're going to start with Cat Williams. Damn, Cat. That's all I got to say. Damn. That was
Well, what exactly was said?
a lot. Like, the first 10 minutes, he just went in on a bunch of comedians.
Man.
He went on Steve Harvey for stealing jokes, and Cedric the Entertainer for stealing jokes, and having a beef with Bernie Mac.
Who had a beef with Bernie Mac?
Steve Harvey. He didn't like Bernie Mac, according to a few people.
But, okay.
I don't give a fuck what anybody say. When you watch Kings of Comedy, I literally skip everybody and just go straight to Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac smoked them niggas. Rest in peace.
Well, is that why I didn't like him? Because he was actually funny?
He was good, yeah. Bernie Mac was a funny motherfucker. And it's a video.
And not just funny looking. Just saying.
Boosie yourself, please.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
No.
How dare you?
No, it's about accountability, motherfucker. You ain't Gypsy Rose. So, yeah.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
We gonna
Come
get to
on,
that next.
man.
Now.
To be fair, when's the last time you even seen Kings of Comedy?
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I only remember Bernie Mac's.
we
one.
only remember. People quote Bernie Mac more than anybody.
Exactly.
Him downstairs.
Right.
You gonna give me some milk and cookies.
Right.
I'm going to beat you till the white meat shows.
Mm-hmm.
So, come on. Everybody who watched Kings of Comedy remembers Bernie Mac part. They don't fuck with the other three.
Best line out of it was black people, what was it? Black people wish and white people hope.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope you're not in my seat versus I wish a mother effer was in my seat.
Yeah.
So wait, it was Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Bernie Mac, and who else?
D.L. Hughley.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
D.L. Hughley was mid. Cedric the Entertainer stole Cat Williams shit.
Hmm.
And Steve Harvey was bald.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
anyway. So he went in, but people got to think about it. A lot of these people were calling Cat Williams a crackhead. So Cat Williams in jest responded. And so far, everything he's been saying has been proven
Well,
with receipts.
we'll have the people who, okay, the people that he accused of doing things. Did they refute anything?
They didn't refute shit.
Huh, that's interesting. I mean, because I know that if someone accused me of doing something, I would say that that wasn't true.
Instead,
They have yet
Ludacris,
to say something.
right? No, they all said something. They just said a bunch of nothing.
Okay.
Ricky Smiley didn't say much. Steve Harvey has yet to respond. D.L. Hughley, I don't think, responded. Ludacris responded with a freestyle. Kevin Hart went on ESPN, and for 45 to 50 minutes, I watched him crack some cringe-ass jokes. Kevin Hart is not really funny to me. I'm going to just keep it all the way real. Kevin Hart is not funny to me. He made me laugh one time on his first special, and after that, I realized Cat Williams was right. Kevin Hart's a fucking plant. He's a plant.
Well,
He's a plant. But that's neither here nor there. It's all good. It's attractive to some people. So, Cat Williams went in, and for instance, he was talking about Martin Lawrence.
okay.
Now, I love Martin Lawrence.
All
Martin
right.
Lawrence is one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
He asked Cat Williams, "Hey, would you do a movie with me, Budding Cop series?" He said, "Yeah, I got you. Got my motherfucking word."
Hmm.
And after Martin got his shit together, he put on his desk Big Mama 2. And Cat Williams was like, "I ain't wearing no goddamn dress." He said he almost died looking at that. He says, "Y'all need to get somebody like Brandon T. Jackson to do some shit like this." Now, he mentioned Brandon T. Jackson, right? Brandon T. Jackson himself said, "Cat told me not to wear that fucking dress." And he says, "After I went on my little spiritual journey and found myself spiritually, you never seen me again." He said, "That shit ruined me."
Ruined him how?
He said, he's like that fire he had. Once he put on that dress, he lost it.
That's messed up.
He said he lost it. He lost his fire to, like, he says, he says, and I know people that still have that fire. He says, it helps people and it hurts people. Like, for instance, Tyler Perry, who was one of the people he mentioned. Tyler Perry didn't have to put on the dress because Tyler Perry was like that before fame. He was Medea before all of this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's true.
In his plays, he was already in a dress. He already had his booty hole touched. And, and like Cat Williams, I'm proud to say that in 37 years, I have a virgin booty hole and I've never sucked a penis. So, round of applause to... The only person that can't say that is a female. Because she's probably sucked the penis. I mean, it's a whole category. For both holes. Now, back to the serious stuff. Cat Williams went in. He mentioned Friday. He gave praise to Ice Cube. Ice Cube pretty much confirmed everything he said. He said he only got two things wrong. And then Ice Cube clarified those things.
Mm-hmm.
Said, but no, Cat Williams, no. He was there for a small role, but his energy and what he did was so crazy. We expanded his role. And he says everybody talks about that the Rent scene when he grabbed Damon's wrist. He says I will never watch somebody get raped on screen. That's not my style. So nobody gets raped.
Mm-hmm.
He says I don't even like seeing that on TV or movies. Nobody should like seeing it.
Correct.
Shit, I don't even like it when it's implied. But that's what it was. So I'm watching Cat go in on people, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, this is only the first 3 days of the new year.
Wow.
Already some shit happening. So Kevin Hart gets on ESPN. Now I'm there to watch the games. And him and his PCB crew was probably sitting there cracking the corniest fucking jokes I've ever heard on Cat Williams. And I'm like, you're not refuting anything he's saying because he's right.
Right.
He says he pointed out that you do a lot of homosexual stuff in your movies.
Mm-hmm.
And they pulled up about 4 scenes in different time periods, including him wearing the dress, including him getting arrested by Shaq in the movie, bent over in a car and dry humped.
Okay.
Yes, he got dry humped by Shaq. Like, you can literally suck his dick standing up. You so damn short. And you going to let that man dry hump you on screen.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444gmail.com. Dontavius?
Hey, that's a category for that, too. That's a nasty category. That's a category I'm not in support of. But it's a category. Yo, this business, this Hollywood business, it's a scary business because I refuse to sacrifice my virgin booty hole or my mouth for a couple $1 million. I'd rather just deal with the long game, deal with the struggle. And when I get there, I get there. Because, like,
You know what?
a lot of this shit is just crazy. It is fucking crazy what these people are doing for $1. And I was talking to my friend the other night. Me and her was having a discussion. And we was talking about Cat Williams as well.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, Cat. Some of his stories seemed a bit egregious.
Okay.
But when the proof came out, like when he told the story about him and Steve Harvey,
All right.
he said the reason Steve Harvey retired is because he smoked his ass in Detroit at the Championship of Comedy.
Ah. Oh, so he did a Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. So he smoked him. He was Holly Holm in this case.
Yeah, right. No, I get it.
Yeah. So they go to Detroit, do this comedy off, and he said Steve Harvey spent 15 minutes roasting this chick. It was alright. Cat Williams went on after him. And then people put out the footage of Cat Williams going after Steve Harvey.
All right.
And once he's pointed out that Steve Harvey hair was fake, he said, I can't believe this nigga with a lace front went out here and started roasting this lady. And he blew the roof off the building.
Wow.
And that was the last time Steve Harvey was on stage.
Wow, that's I mean, that alone. I mean, I didn't even hear the rest of it. That's actually that's messed up.
Yeah. He said, I can't believe you let that nigga with a lace front.
Well then.
Ice Cube confirmed the story about the Money Mike thing too. Ricky Smiley was supposed to be Money Mike.
Okay.
But Ricky Smiley wasn't that good. But when Cat Williams auditioned for Money Mike, he said, "No, that's you. You play Money Mike." But when you read the Money Mike character, and you look at Cat Williams and you hear his voice, he sounds like he should have been Money Mike, a pimp.
Right.
And then, of course, Boondocks, a pimp
Right.
named Slickback.
Right.
You gotta say the
whole thing. Okay, Slickback. No, man, no.
No, a pimp named Slickback. You ever heard of a
Tribe Called Quest? Right.
You gotta say the whole thing. But yeah, there's that. So I'm listening, and every hour another story is getting confirmed. And everyone call it, and then people were trying to use the money aspect. It says Steve Harvey's making $200 million and Cat Williams is only worth $2 million. Well, I wouldn't respond either. I said, what does money have to do with it? Your money don't mean shit if your integrity is trash.
Pretty much.
And last time I checked, Steve Harvey went broke before because his publicist was stealing money from him.
Yeah.
He didn't have nothing to his name. There was a point in time when me and Steve Harvey had the same amount of money in our account.
Right.
And you know how broke I am. I should be a nigga selling his soul for
Right.
$1 million. But I'm sorry. My integrity won't make me sacrifice my booty hole. I would like to make sure that it's an exit only.
Right.
It exits out waste. The toxins in my body. There's no entrance here.
Yeah, we get it, man. We get it.
No. We got to put an emphasis.
Right.
No touchy, motherfucker. I will kill you. I will kill you. But that was an interesting first 3 days. And then Gypsy Rose Blanchard happened.
Well, to be fair, about 8 years ago or so.
Yeah.
Or
but
so.
she got out.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. For those of you that have been living under a rock, Gypsy Rose Blanchard is not an American rapper. Because that's exactly what her name sounds like. She sounds like she should be rapping with Cardi B in them.
Right.
Spending the next 2.5 minutes talking about creative ways of eating her asshole.
Damn.
And twerking it up. But she looks good. That was disturbing. I think I'm going to be sick. I need an aspirin.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
I need a drink. I wish it was liquor in that. Damn, that's a nasty image. Anyway, Gypsy Rose Blanchard was horribly manipulated by her mother, a victim of Munchausen.
Munchausen by proxy. Go ahead.
Thank you. I have trouble saying that word sometimes.
It's fine.
But I'm glad you're here. So she was a victim of that. But I will say this. I was talking to my friend the other day. We agreed on all of the shit that was said amongst each other. The only thing I disagreed with is when she kept calling her like retarded, and she looks retarded. Well, And I said that had to be the result of the medication that she was taking and the things that was did to her, because she had surgeries that she didn't need. She was eating through a feeding tube that she didn't need. And if you look at the symptoms of chemotherapy, because when you have leukemia, isn't that a form of cancer? Am I right or wrong?
Blood cancer.
So you may need chemo for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if she was taking chemotherapy, which I'm not, I don't know, I can't confirm it, but I've dealt with people who had cancer.
Okay.
My mother is a cancer survivor.
Mm-hmm.
I know people who also survived cancer, and I know people who succumbed to it.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, rest in peace to them.
Yeah.
And my only thing was those medications, like why her teeth rotted, was a result of the medications. Now, here's where I hold Gypsy Rose accountable. She is no different than her mother, because she manipulated an autistic boy and convinced him to kill her mother. She was planning this out for 2 years. So she had to be somewhat smart. She planned this out for 2 years.
Well, she was in a... Well, look.
And she took advantage
hold on a
of
second.
it.
Hold on a second.
Speak your piece.
So, yes, that was not right. She should not have done that. She shouldn't have taken advantage of someone who wasn't as... Well, I don't even want to say smart, but someone who was as naive as the guy.
Right.
Right. However, however it goes, as far as I could tell, that was the only way she saw out. Now the thing is, I don't know if she was doing it for revenge. However, if she was doing it for revenge, that's something totally different. But if she saw that it's like, she's going to keep doing this to me unless I stop her, like, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Go ahead.
I agree, but I also disagree.
Yep.
The reason I say that wasn't her only way out, all she had to do was get up and walk. That would have blew the lid off of everything. Because her mother can still go to jail for fraud. That would have ended her situation. What she should have did, to me, was get up and walk. Get your mother arrested.
Was she able to walk? No, wait.
She was able to walk the whole time.
Hold on a second. So she didn't. So, and what I'm asking is, what did she have anything in her system that would have hindered her from being able to walk?
Now that I don't know.
And that's what I'm asking, because the thing is, after she'd stopped having the drugs, yeah, it'd be easy for her to stop walking. I mean, to start walking. But again, I don't know which drugs she had, but I do know that some of the stuff that people take would hinder their ability to have their, balance and whatnot. So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
So she was probably giving her shit as to where she couldn't walk. I don't doubt that, because her mother is a sick individual. But once she was off that shit, instead of killing your mother, you could have just blew the lid off the whole operation.
But you run the chance of people not believing you, though.
I mean, what's more believable than getting up and walking when they said you couldn't walk? I get what you're saying, and that's true.
You could.
That's definitely
I get
true.
up and walk and say, "Hey, I've been."
Yeah,
played.
I've been.
Who's gonna really?
Yeah, because
believe
because you know what? I think back to another situation where it was this guy who was accused of rape by this chick, and he got 20 years, and he served like 4 years of that before the chick herself got in tune with a Catholic church and became more religious, and she sat on her brain and she was feeling the guilt, and she confessed and said, "No, I didn't. He didn't do that to me. He never did that to me." And they had a hard time believing her, and they was trying to keep him in jail for 20 years. And he eventually got he got freed. But I get what the audience member is saying. that can happen.
And then secondly, the mother could have
Yeah,
twisted it
the
in
mother
such a
could've-
way where, oh my gosh, it's a miracle, she's fine. And
Yeah, no, her mother is definitely a master manipulator.
could have manipulated it in such a way to been like, oh look, thoughts and prayers
Yeah.
caused her to be all good.
Mm,
Yeah, glory be to God.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she could have did that, but at the same time, she also could have put pressure on the doctors too.
Oh, she did. She
She sued the doctors.
no, she
No, I was talking about Gypsy Rose.
oh, I don't know. But the mom, it was like the mom went from doctor to doctor so they couldn't
Yeah, they couldn't. Yeah,
verify.
Hmm.
So like if somebody got suspicious, oh, I'm going to go to
I'm gonna go to another doctor.
exactly. Once
Right.
that guy got suspicious or something happened, oh, I'm going to go
And,
to a third doctor.
and then she also used Katrina
Mhm.
as a form of saying we lost all the doctor's records because of Katrina. So she played the game perfect and got away with it for years.
Hmm.
So I felt like she should have stood up, walked, and blew the whistle on the shit. Now, killing your mother is extreme, but I understood why she did it.
was it any more extreme than what her mother was doing to her? For how long?
Fair point.
How old was she when she went into
Her
prison?
whole life.
No, I'm saying how old was she when she went into prison?
In her 20s?
20s. So for about 20 years, she's been. Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know.
When you think about it, that's why I said I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe killing her was your only solution. I
Because
felt like she should have just stood up and blew the whistle on it, but I can't tell people how to feel about a certain situation. I can't tell you how to feel about a person that's been ruining your life for 20 some odd years.
Hmm.
Now, granted, Gypsy Rose is not an innocent party. She did this all over some dick.
wait, she got
She-
better because of that? I mean, I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, she said the autistic boy raped her. He didn't.
Ah,
She was a consenting party. She openly fucked him.
Mhm.
And she threw him under the bus. Took a plea bargain and got 10 years and he got life.
Hmm.
So somebody that had nothing wrong with him but a lazy eye gets 10 years, but the person that actually has something mentally wrong with him gets life.
Hmm.
And that's where my criticism of her come in. Because she's no different of a manipulator than her damn mother.
Hmm.
Because she did that to a young man that didn't know better.
That's
Because
messed up.
autism, anybody who's dealt with people with special needs, it's different levels of autism.
Mm-hmm. It's a spectrum.
It's a spectrum. Some people that are autism spectrum is way worse than others,
And some are way better.
and some are way better. Like for instance, there's this battle rapper named Sharon.
Okay.
He's autistic, but you can't tell. I have two cousins that's like that,
Mm-hmm.
and their autism is worse than his.
Hmm.
I have a friend who has two small children. Both of them. No, she has 3 kids that are autistic.
Hmm.
Her oldest autism is not as bad as her youngest two. Her oldest was in college not too long ago.
Mhm.
So he's living in a good functioning life. Even though, yes, sometimes he deals with his autism. Her other two are a little worse than what he is.
Mhm.
And
So is it their behavior or
their behavior and the night terrors or whatever.
night terrors?
I don't know if it's night
Ooh.
terrors, but she has
That's dangerous.
She has.
I mean, if it hopefully it's
she
not.
has a
night
lot of
terrors.
sleepless nights. Let's just say that. And so for the fact that he got life, that was unfair to me.
Yeah, it was.
And this is where I criticize Gypsy,
Mhm.
because you're a piece of shit too. You threw him under the bus when knowing you was the mastermind. There's no way someone that I firmly. It's hard for me to believe that someone on that spectrum of autism can come up with a plan like that. To be honest with you, I'm not saying it's not impossible, but it's hard for me to believe that he came up with that to make him look like the mastermind in that. I firmly disbelieve that. And of all the things and then Gypsy Rose get out, and the irony in all of this, she's married to a special ed teacher.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, he added that to the soundboard.
Nice.
But yeah, you did that to a special needs person, and then married his teacher.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
What is wrong with her? What is wrong with her? Now, yeah, Gypsy Rose. Yeah, in all honesty, I think she's a piece of shit in all this. Because it's just like, why the hell did you do that? I understand killing your mother.
To be fair.
To be fair.
I'll put this out here because I'm Googling this. He's no saint.
Oh, he's no saint
No,
either. He's no saint either.
We could say that he has these
Issues.
He's autistic.
Yeah.
However, he's been arrested before.
Oh,
And it's been
Yeah, I've seen his. Yeah,
Yeah, so
I
it's
was going
like-
to get to that. Yeah, he's no saint either.
he was charged for indecent exposure, and there's been allegations of him doing other stuff. Now, I'm not saying
Yeah, right.
sexual, nothing like that, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, they're saying that he was not as innocent as you wanted to.
Oh, no.
Portray him as.
He, without saying, shall cast the first stone. I already know that. I know I read up on a little bit about him. He's no saint either. But
He's a menace.
at the same time, you gotta acknowledge. I had to acknowledge the fact that she took advantage of his autism, because he's probably never dealt with a woman before, and from some of the things that she was sending him, saying that if you kill her, I'll let you touch me. You see what I'm saying? That was a play on things, and I'm like, that's nasty. Now, this subject is getting a little too dark, and I feel like cracking jokes. But it's going to get dark again soon. But I want to get these jokes out the way. Somebody on Facebook said low-key Gypsy Rose is kind of hot. Would you tap Gypsy Rose?
No, thank you. No offense. I'm just saying.
No
She's
offense.
not my. No, thank you.
Offense.
Now I would stop it. I wouldn't say that she's hideous. I'm just saying. Like, if I look at her, I don't feel the need to throw up. I don't feel that need.
I'm going to have to do cocaine.
No. I'm saying, but I'm also not attracted to her either.
I'm not attracted to her none whatsoever.
So,
Unless you give me cocaine.
oh my gosh, the cocaine smells great.
Yeah, that's the only way you'll ever get me to even introduce my penis to something like that. And then people in the comment section was talking about her special ed teacher must got that thunder stick. His sex game retarded.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
I regret nothing.
That's terrible.
What? She got a special need. What?
I mean, given what Cat Williams said, that means that you're probably funnier than most of the comedians in Hollywood.
Damn. That's mind-boggling when you think about it.
I'm just, that's funny. Go ahead.
What?
Well, you got any more jokes?
Huh?
You got any more jokes?
Nah. Cause I'm just saying, man. It's a little remedial.
Get up.
Well, that was the
Okay, you could have done better with that one.
I could have did.
Yeah,
I could have
yeah,
did. It was still funny, but it's all right. Better than Kevin Hart's jokes.
Damn.
I'll tell you that.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'll tell you that much. That shit. I watched this mother. It got to the point I just muted every time that nigga talked.
Wow.
Shut the fuck up, Kevin.
Hmm.
Like, I like you, but I don't like you right now. Like, when people say something about you, and I'm talking to the ladies and the gentlemen, Caitlin and Bruce. When someone says something about you, you can only do two things. Acknowledge it or refute it. And when you refute it, make sure you have receipts ready. Everybody talks about receipts. When someone says something about me that is not true, I'm going to pull out a receipt longer than CVS's. Because I refuse to get my name slandered. Kevin Hart didn't refute shit. All he did was sit here with his plastic cup boys. First of all, you're worth millions. Why the fuck you still drinking out of plastic cups? You're sick. I'm drinking out of plastic cup because I can't afford shit else. These are my dishes.
Ain't nothing wrong with a plastic cup, no matter how rich you are.
And that's fair. That's fair. But when you try to bring money involved in shit and you still drinking out of a plastic cup, you look crazy. You look crazy. You can't sit here and say I'm worth 200 million. I'm worth this many millions. And that's a nice scenery. I'm worth this many millions, and what the fuck does your money have to do with anything? Did Cat Williams lie? That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Did he tell a lie? And so far, the answer to that question is no. Cat, you were doing homosexual stuff on screen. It showed. You are not that funny, Kevin Hart. It shows. You can talk about how you put on people. Yeah, you put on Tiffany Haddish and a few other people, but didn't Tiffany Haddish just get canceled for doing creepy pedo shit?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on a second. What?
Yeah, her and Ari Spears did a nasty skit with some underage kids. You didn't hear about that? Yeah, she did that. Why you think you haven't seen Tiffany Haddish since? Her and Ari Spears did that.
Okay. That's odd.
They're under the Kevin Hart umbrella. Cat Williams has done a lot for people. And the crazy part, all the stories that he could said about doing good for people was confirmed. Lil Boosie, New Orleans rapper. I used to get irritated by his voice, but his voice grew on me, and I'm like, he nice. I like him. So, Lil Boosie comes out and say he had just got out of prison. He was staying in the hotel. He didn't have a dime to his name. He said he just got him a house. And I guess he was performing, and Cat Williams went past his bride and threw a bag in there. Threw a little towel in there. Threw a towel wrapped in rubber bands in there. And his man's like, oh, Cat Williams just tossed you a good ass pound of weed. And Boosie was excited. He was like, shit, I need some smoke. You know how you get it when you get some good smoke. So he goes into his car after the show. And he thinking he was getting some weed. He unwraps the towel. It's 15,000.
Nice.
All 100s.
And
he said, this man gave me $15K out the kindness of his heart. He says he don't realize how much that helped me at the time. Now, Boosie is back on his feet now.
Right.
But it started with that $15K.
Right.
That Cat gave him. And he was starting to get a little emotional about it because he's like, Cat's a real nigga. He didn't have to do that for me.
At all.
And he said he did that. He just tossed the shit in my car and he drove off. Like, and he said he wanted to spin the block and tell him thank you. But he said, no, Cat's a real nigga. He did that for me. He didn't have to. He said there are people that were screaming free Boosie and never gave me a dime. But he saw me perform one night and just handed me something. Another story Cat told. Cat was talking about this comedian that he heard, and he said the guy was fucking hilarious. And he said he knew he wasn't getting paid for that. And he said he went up to him and said, bro, you did a fantastic fucking job, and paid him. His own money. The comedian himself came out and said, no, that was me. Said, yeah, I was performing one night, and Cat came up to me and said, yo, you did an excellent fucking job, and when I go on tour next time, I'm going to bring you with me. And he paid him for it.
Nice.
And he said he was way more than what he expected. And he says, I was going through some shit, and he gave me the money, and like he put me back on my feet. He says, fast forward a couple years later, he was on a tour with him, did 160 cities.
Nice.
Over 3 years with
Nice.
Cat Williams opening up for him, getting paid.
Nice.
Changed his life. Cat Williams has done a lot of good for people. I forgot her name. But it was this black comedian, female.
Okay.
She was not like a lot of comedians, but she ended up getting a Walk of Fame.
All right.
Her only sponsor was Cat Williams.
Wow.
He paid $75,000 to get her that star.
Nice.
He paid $75,000 to get her that star.
Nice.
Because they offered it to him. He says, I can't get a star unless she gets it. And everyone says, like, no. And then he was talking about how he keeps women around. He says, I like the company of women.
Yeah, I get that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. He says, I don't want to deal with a nigga who be scratching his balls all day. Fair enough. I don't want to be around people that scratch their balls all day. You don't scratch your balls, do it away from me.
Right.
Make sure you wash your hands.
Right.
Right. And plus, a titty scratch looks way better.
Right.
Right. Let's pull out a titty and scratch it. It's right here. It's
Right.
under the areola. So, round of applause to Cat Williams. But I'm sitting there looking like, damn, Cat Williams has done a lot, but he doesn't broadcast it.
Yeah.
And it seems like ever since he spoke on it, everyone that was involved in that situation was coming out and confirming it. I'm like, people, when you're the type of person that's gonna tell the truth, people are gonna label you crazy. But the same people that's labeling you crazy can't even refute a fucking word that you said.
Yeah. You know, that's similar. I think I mentioned it to you before. I recently lost a friend on Facebook because I said something that they didn't like, even though it was true.
You know how many friends I lost over that whole women are the problem segment? You know how many friends I lost over that? I don't care. People gotta understand about Dontavius. I am the king of moving on. Once you establish something with me, saying that you do not want to be my friend, or you're not interested in me like that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move the fuck on. There's nothing else that needs to be said.
Correct.
What am I dwelling on it for? You can take time out your busy day to kick rocks. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to play my Xbox. And I'm going to chill. Maybe watch some YouTube. Maybe some porn. Maybe both. Who knows? Depends on how I'm feeling.
Right.
But one thing I'm not doing is focusing my time and my attention on your stupid ass. This is how I approach life now, y'all. Just like with all my female friends. I love them to death, but I know I'm not the only nigga they talking to. Whether I like them or not.
Right.
I can have feelings for it, and I know I'm not the only one. Women hide niggas from me all the time. You don't owe me the explanation, but I'm not stupid.
Right.
I'm not stupid at all. I just play my role. So, okay, you hit a nigga from me. Guess what I'm going to do? Move on.
Yeah.
A lot of women don't want to lose me as a friend because they know I'm going to move on. I ain't got to talk to your ass. Once you establish something, all right, shit.
You know, I remember some years ago I was with an ex-girlfriend, and she said that I think we should break up. And I said, all right, well, I hope everything works out with you. And I was getting ready to leave. And she started yelling at me like, what the heck is wrong with you? You don't want to be with me? And it's like, you said you wanted to break up.
Right.
Okay, I'm a little confused here. Did you not say that you want to break? I'm just saying, you did say that.
Yeah, don't do that shit with me.
And the thing is, I wasn't like bluffing. I was like, okay,
All right.
I apologize. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but it's like, all right, cool. You don't want to be with me anymore. All right, cool. I guess I'll see you at some point, or maybe not.
Right.
Like, look, I don't know. I don't understand why she would do that. And then she's gonna say, "What, you don't like me, you don't love me," and it's like, I never said that. You said that you didn't want to be with me anymore.
Right. Once you establish something, not me. If I have to establish something, that means you had to be a true piece of shit for me to establish something. Because once I got a girlfriend, I'm good. You do everything that I like. I don't need no outside source. I don't give a fuck if she got the guac 9,000. I got the 3,000 right here. She's a fantastic model.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
What? What? I don't care.
Yep.
Vagina is a natural resource. All women have it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What? Oh, yeah, it's 2024. We never know these days. shit. Can't use it. But yeah, this is how I approach life. That's why I like Cat Williams.
Mhm.
Unapologetically him. If he says some bullshit, say he says some bullshit.
Yeah. Although I don't think anybody said that so far, have they?
Nah. The only thing they kept insinuating is that he's a crackhead. He's an honest one if that's the case.
Yeah, apparently.
The most honest crackhead I ever heard.
Right.
Keep doing crack.
Hmm.
Shit. If he's going to have you telling the truth like this because nobody disputed the shit.
Hmm.
And I'm like, what is there to dispute? If you said some bullshit about me, I'm going to dispute it.
As well you should.
It's been plenty of people who went out and said some wild shit about me. And I fought that shit. Hell no, you ain't gonna sit here and say that about me and I'm just gonna sit here and just what the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck wrong with you? That's why I keep telling motherfuckers. I've been doing this because I hate the cliche, a new year, new whatever. I hate that shit. So I say from 2024 until the day that I'm dead, how I handle arguments is, all right, you got it.
Right.
You say 1 + 1 is 6, you got it. I know it's 2, but you got it.
Well,
If you say the sky is not blue, it's fuchsia, you got it.
Well, hope that works for you.
If you say George Washington was the 47th president, you got it.
Right.
If you say Harriet Tubman was Australian, you got it.
Hmm.
I don't care. I don't listen to people's remedial responses. If I wanted someone that remedial in my life, I fuck with Gypsy Rose.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
I'm going to turn the volume up on what you said, audience member, because that was funny. You hear it? Oh, boy. I think that may be the name of this episode. Where's my chocolate?
Right.
But yeah, if I wanted to deal with something remedial all day, I'd go to her. For real, sex ain't crazy. Out this world. Have you seen stars? For real. Got gripped like a straitjacket. Alright, I'm done. No more retarded jokes. It's a medical condition. It's not an insult.
This is all wrong.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You know what, Boosie?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
In the words of my friends, now you know how slow people act when they like you.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Slow down. I just want to get to know you. But don't turn around.
How dare you?
Drive slow, homie. You never know, homie. You better pump your brakes and drive slow, homie.
done? Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. All right.
Cat was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
That's a double entendre. All right, I think that was my last joke. I think that was it. If I come up with another one now, I'll try to run it by you.
Of course.
You know, because let's give it. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, people gotta have a mental capacity to understand what I'm saying. Sometimes, you know, people really lose their train of thought, go off the rocker. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. But you know, but yeah, back to Gypsy Rose. You are not even as hot as your name. Like, the name is stupid, but it sounds hot. But then when you see the person, you're like, oh. It's almost like the TV dinners. The TV dinner looks better on the box than it do in front of you.
But I will say this. That may be true, but they are quite filling when you're hungry.
That is also true. But for me to eat that box, I would have to be starving.
Right.
On the brink of death. Like, if you go one more hour without eating, you will die, sir.
Fine, give it to me.
Fine. Fuck. Don't let this go to your head. Think about it. Think about it. I don't need this going to her head so she can go mental on me. All right. Daddy, that's rude.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Peter's retarded.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
If y'all watch Family Guy, you'll get that reference. Peter's slow. All right.
I can't argue with that. But you're not supposed to say it.
You gotta pump your brakes and drive slow. Shit. My dad jokes was bad. I told you what my friend's friend said. Like, man, talk about tainted love. What? You like that song? I want to get away. Tainted love. Got me looking so crazy right now. You got me looking so crazy right now.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius? Also remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Yeah. Smash that notification bell.
Go retarded on it.
How dare you?
What? I'm telling them to go full retard on the like button. Oh, yeah.
It's official. We're canceled.
As of right now, we're canceled. I don't give a damn. You only as strong as your keyboard. You think I'm gonna let some faceless fuck try to tell me what to do with my platform, and you ain't putting no money into it? You ain't sent me nor you a single Cash App donation,
Right.
not a view, not a comment. We get 40 to 50 views and not a single comment. You mean to tell me you're gonna cancel me if you don't introduce yourself to the nearest traffic stop and wait for a green light? For real. Fuck out of here. You're gonna get these remedial jokes. God damn it. And I was being light. Shit. You know, slow people need love too. All right? It's all in the mind. You can't just create a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You just can't do that. Who are you, Manti Teo?
Not Dr. Frankenstein.
Huh, him too.
Hmm.
Manti Teo was in real life though.
Hmm.
How you get catfish by never mind. You got catfish by a man.
Don't you mean a trans woman?
No, it was a man.
No?
Trans women are men. It's still a man. Who's the man? Who's the... No, I'm just kidding. I got songs. This is a man's world. I got songs. I can do this all day. Now that I think about it, speaking of slow down,
Oh boy.
Bobby Valentino got caught with one of those. He did.
When?
Yeah, it was a while back. He got caught with one of them. He got caught with a freezer. I'm not explaining that joke. I'm not explaining that joke. If you want me to explain that joke, you just gonna have to call me. For those of you that got my number, I'm not explaining that joke. But all my DBZ fans is laughing at that. Shit. What? I could do this all day. It was too dark in the beginning. You know? And plus, y'all, you about to leave and have something festive happen. Might as well send y'all out on a good mood.
I suppose. Oh, so did you want to the donuts? Do you want to?
Oh,
that on?
yeah. They brought me some more maple bacon donuts. I'm about to make love to these. Like, it looks ugly, but it tastes good. I call it Gypsy Rose.
Oh no. We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
Have you ever been with a gypsy?
I don't think so.
Me neither. I heard that's a quite unique experience. Some say they go retarded in the bedroom.
Oh my goodness.
Our audience member is currently looking for her chancla.
Right.
So if you see something fly across the screen and hit me in the head, I earned it. I earned it. I'm not gonna fight it anymore. I mean, apparently just Rose didn't. What? You gotta be a real dummy to fuck in the bathroom stall. What? She's a crash test dummy. Well, she did have sex in the bathroom stall.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she really did.
Oh.
She was a dumb hoe.
In case anyone was wondering,
This hoe retarded.
in case anyone was wondering, we got the donuts from a place in Iowa called Hertz Donuts. Delicious donuts.
Very delicious donuts.
Surprisingly delicious donuts.
Man.
I was not expecting them to be that good. I mean, I know it's like I've had a donut before.
That's what that special ed teacher said.
Oh my gosh.
No more donuts for you.
Okay, I'm sorry. For now. What? I gotta say something positive about her. Hey, game's retarded. All right, that's it. I think I'm done.
No, you're not.
I'm probably not. But yeah, they got me the maple bacon donut. Like I said, it kind of threw me off when they said it. But once I tried it, I'm like, oh my God. This is a really good donut. Like,
Yeah.
that was, and they got me 2 of them. So I'm like, oh yes, one for now, one for later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to enjoy that. It's a real good donut. It was one more donut that you guys had that I want to try.
The lemon one?
It was I didn't know you had the lemon one.
Yeah,
It was the Oreo one.
Next time.
Yeah, that Oreo
Maybe.
one was that Oreo one was that looked quite delicious. The one you had looked delicious. Which one you had?
Cherry streusel. Streusel, yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, I'm up here looking at the time. It's 1:00. But yeah, gotta get y'all out here, you know. Respect people's time, y'all. You know, gotta respect the time. But yeah, y'all, I had to get all those jokes out. I'm done. I promise you, I'm done. On camera. Off camera, it's probably gonna get worse. And plus, they got me some donuts, which I greatly appreciate. Round of applause to Vince and the audience. And, 2024, y'all. The Judgment Podcast has to grow. Like we have to show out. Like we have to show out, y'all. We gotta do great things. Cause we're more consistent now.
Mm-hmm.
I have a place to live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer homeless. After I eat these donuts, I gotta go back on my weight loss journey.
I got you.
Yeah, after I eat these donuts.
Right.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, coke. Yeah.
The cocaine smells great.
So if y'all see me in like 90 days and I'm looking like the high school version of me, it was the cocaine.
Damn.
But no, I gave myself to my 38th birthday to lose 60 pounds. So, I get tired of looking at fat me. Although there are some women that say they like me because I'm fat, and that's good, but this shit isn't healthy.
Correct.
Being fat isn't healthy, y'all. Don't let these fat motherfuckers tell you that you're fat phobic. You're not scared of fat people. It's just fat people are scared of broccoli, celery, slim fast.
Love celery.
I don't like celery that much, but I love broccoli.
It's good
I love
for
broccoli.
you too.
I love cauliflower.
Mhm.
I got a bunch of fruit right now that in there.
Mhm.
I'm trying to eat healthier. And but yeah, I'm on my weight loss journey. And you know, you can also burn calories laughing too. So I had a good laugh.
Mhm.
You know, just know when at least you know how slow people love. They love hard. And it's a slow process. But, you know, when a slow person love you, you gotta give them peace mentally. 'Cause you don't want them to go crazy and be real, you know, out their mental space. 'Cause it's kind of dumb. Don't take slow love for granted. You know? Breaking their hearts is retarded.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Especially if they black. Like, are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Hit the button.
This is all wrong.
Hit the other button.
How dare you?
Hit that last button.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I wasn't expecting that one, but okay. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. But don't turn around. Well, this song would work if Gypsy Rose had a nice ass.
I don't look at her. Okay.
She probably looks good from the back only.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius.
All right, yo. My name is Dontavius Rowe. That's Vince.
You.
That's our audience member.
Hello.
Well, a lady, a few words. But apparently she spent most of this time looking for her chancla. Shouts out to Cat Williams. Keep telling the truth, dog. Keep speaking your piece. Don't let these motherfuckers try to tell you crazy, bro.
Same thing they did to Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. And Dave Chappelle, like, proved that you don't need these motherfuckers. He did a whole hour special cracking on trans people and his wife and other people. That was funny as hell. So, shouts out to Cat Williams, Gypsy Rose. Glad you're free, but you're still a piece of shit. I didn't want to talk about those too much. I mainly want to set up for these jokes. Because the whole situation is stupid. Like I said, you did what you had to do to get yourself free from the shackles of your mother. She was fucking you up mentally and physically. And, you know, I'm glad, you know, because her only ailment was a lazy eye. And she couldn't look past what her mother was doing. Thank you. I'm your host, Octavius Rowe. That's Vince.
You.
That's our audience member. Happy New Year and good night. Boosie.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
That's what she should have did.
Oh my God.
And that would have went retarded.
You are terrible.